Now next, neural crest cells. Neural crest cells, as we know, the neural tube. This neural tube forms the central nervous system. It forms the brain and the spinal cord. While this neural crest cells forms the major part of the peripheral nervous system as well as the autonomic nervous system. These systems, major part develops from these neural crest cells. Now what are the neural crest cells? At the time of the development of the neural tube, in this diagram, as the neural tube develop, some specialized neuroectodermal cells, means the neural crests are also the neuroectodermal cells, are formed at the junction of the neural fold or neural plate with the rest of the ectoderm. In this diagram, this yellow color, it is the neural crest cells. It is formed at the junction of this neural plate with the rest of the ectoderm. This is the ectoderm layer, while this is the neuroectoderm. This is the neural plate and neuroectoderm. At junction of both, there is a specialized neuroectoderm cells appear or form, and these are known as the neural crest cells. This is the neural crest cells. Now, when along with the neural tube, when the neural tube detach or separate from this ectoderm, this neural crest also detach from the same, means both structures. It is the neural tube and this neural crest detached from this ectoderm layer. And in this case, this neural crest, it is the neural crest, lying dorsolateral to the neural tube. It is present dorsally and lateral to the neural tube. Now, this neural crest divides into the ventral and the dorsal mass. Ventral mass and the dorsal mass. And migrate freely in the embryo. And they form various important derivatives. They freely migrate, divide into the dorsal and the ventral mass, and they form the various derivatives. Now, some important derivatives of the neural crest. It is frequently asked in the examination. Enumerate the derivative of the neural crest. It is the Schwann cells and satellite cells of the ganglion. Schwann cells, they form the myelin sheath of the peripheral nerves. These Schwann cells are derived from the neural crest. Then it is the adrenal medulla. Adrenal gland has the two parts. This in the histology, it is the cortex and the medulla. This medulla is the derivative of the neural crest, and the cells, chromatin cells present, derived from the neural crest. Then it is the dorsal root ganglion. Dorsal root ganglion, it is the sensory ganglion of all spinal nerves, as well as the sensory ganglion of the 5th, 7th, 9th, 10th cranial nerves are derived from this neural crest. Then it is the pigment melanocytes or the melanoblast. It is also the derivative, important derivative of this neural crest. Then bones and the connective tissue of the face and the skull. This neural crest migrate freely cranial to the caudally and forms the various structures. So cranially it forms the bones and the connective tissue of the face and the skull. Then it forms the skeletal element of the pharyngeal arches. The pharyngeal arch, the initial skeletal element is the cartilage, which change into the bones or degenerate or remains cartilage. These skeletal elements of these pharyngeal arches 1, 2, 3, 4 and the 6 are derived from this neural crest that forms the various structures. Then it is the C cells of the thyroid gland, that is also known as the parafollicular cells, that secrete the calcitonin hormone. These are derivative of the neural crest, derived from the neural crest. Then it is the leptomeninges. It is the arachnoid matter and the pia matter combinedly known as the leptomeninges, not the dura matter. It is the arachnoid and the pia matters derived from this neural crest, and it is the odontoblast of the developing teeth. It is derived from the neural crest. These are the important derivatives of the neural crest. Belongs this, it also form the Argentine cells. Argentine cells present in the respiratory system. Then of gut. These are the important neuroendorphin cells of the gut. They are derived from the neural crest. So these are the some important derivative of this neural crest cells. In this diagram, this is the position of the neural crest. Then this diagram, it is the neural crest cells present at the junction of the ectoderm and the neuroectoderm. Now this neural tube is separated from this ectoderm. This ectoderm is now known as the surface ectoderm, and between this neural tube and the surface ectoderm, this purple color, it is the neural crest. And this neural crest cells between the two ectoderm, it is the surface ectoderm and this tube is the neuroectoderm. Between these two, it is the neural crest, which itself it is a derivative of the neuroectoderm. And then this migrate and this forms these various structures. So ultimately we see this ectoderm layer differentiate into the two layers. It is the surface ectoderm and it is the neuroectoderm. This neuroectoderm, it is the neural tube and the neural crest cells. They form the nervous system. It is the central nervous system, and this is the peripheral and the autonomic nervous system. And this surface ectoderm, they forms the other various structures. Thank you very much.